In the bottom right, we see Pedient playing Sedge versus Stargen playing Valder. So we actually saw this matchup earlier today. Sedge managing to come out on top. How will they do on Denrunaway? I think Valder is a very strong pick on this map. There's only one barracks worth of production, but there is 2 ports. So I wonder if that's actually going to be of use to Sedge as far as like building numbers up goes. Because like the thing about Valder is you build like a much bigger army than your opponent in terms of unit count, but with these 2 ports, you can kind of change that around a bit. Sedge in a nice aggressive position. The sword's really badly injured now, so that's going to have to pull back. That's going to heal up. Off the village and the hideout. It's the reinforce from both of those. Now we see Valder up on full health. Sedge no longer able to push up because of that. Probably have to find a heal themselves. Ooh, they're going to heal on this road tile. Valder could run in and put some pressure on. Gets the decap on this village. Kills the sword, which decided to go aggressive instead of pulling back. Ooh, and very interestingly, we see a thief for the first time. And these are such a good option on this map because you have like very easy targets for thieves to get value. So Pedient gonna get a lot of value off of that thief. Stargen has their own thief, but it's not quite as well positioned in terms of being able to get easy steals. It will get a steal on this village, possibly, or even on this port, actually. Pedient is going to have to respect that option. But I don't even know what they do to cover it. I think, because if you build a unit here, it's just going to die, and then the thief... it would actually slow the thief down if you do that, but... yeah, I don't really know. Pedient gonna just put more pressure up on the top. Gets the hit on this thief. Oh, and the thief doesn't go for the kind of meme play, but even though it's a bit of a meme play, you could just steal this port and it would completely shut down the southern front. And then you can capture that port and put aggression on your opponent's stronghold with it. Stargen doesn't go for it. Instead, it's going to be very defensive. Goes for the more easy steal, which is a bit more like a good economic play, but not quite as strong in terms of taking out your opponent's production. We got Valder getting some good hits here. This village does a bunch of damage. That sword is quite vulnerable to dying, but Landfolk counterattack is on the table. So I wonder if that's actually going to be a factor for this game. This thief just going to safely pull back. Ooh, even the dragon pulls back. Stays next to the witch, actually that's a good play. Because when you are up against the witch on this front,
by my hand,
you really want to not take crit damage from it. Alright, what are we seeing? Decapture on this village. This thief slowly moving back. Valder kind of building up an army, so he loses a sword. It's not really the end of the world because he can keep building more. That said, we see Sedge. Ooh, gets the really nice play there. Takes out that port. Ooh, wow, that's a very aggressive place to put your commander. And that is... very brave? I don't know if that's a good play or not. There's a dragon right here. Honestly, would have liked to have seen this witch go for like a hex, maybe, if that was going to be the play. Just to weaken up this army a bit, but... oh no, are we going to see a dead Sedge? I think we are going to see a dead Sedge. Ooh, but maybe we're just going to see a dead everything else. A bunch of damage. Yeah, that's a very weak looking Sedge right now. Does have Groove though, so we could see him try to escape. But I think that was a bit too daring from Pedient. They've got this economy to work with.
Time to run.
And they do have Sedge Groove, so they're going to be able to put in a lot of work this turn, but they did just lose, you know, Witch. But they have this port, and they're going to be able to reinforce using that. Up until I think this dragon's going to kill it, but... Yeah, Pedient's in a good position. I do kind of wish Stargen had captured that with the thief though earlier. But alas. Alright, we got more units going down. We've got Valder building up Groove. Stargen, back in this game, was very under pressure. I mean, that stronghold, still, you have to care about the threat of it dying. Even though it's safe for now. Big heal comes down. He really doesn't want to let Sedge get any kind of big Groove play. Sedge just actually being forced to walk back right now. And Pedient is actually in a really good position economically, but lost so many units, and Valder is just doing Valder Groove, so he's going to keep building up a lead over the course of the rest of this game. More swords come down, more villages go down. We're probably going to see a sword ram into this village so he can then smack it himself. Could even see like this merfolk. Oh no, uses the thief to decapture and then recaptures himself. Right, so probably gonna see Valder hit this village up here next. They both have dragons, so neither of them can really stand on roads. Alright, got Sadistic Rush coming in. What's this gonna do? This kills one sword. Ooh, really nice steal here. There's not much to threaten it. Only this merfolk, which would be a landfolk if it did try and hit. That's looking fine for the moment. We're going into turn 13, and this is test your mettle, so there are no timers. You can take as long as they want up to a certain degree per turn. Ooh, Knight gets killed. Sitting on the roads. Actually, I really like that hit onto this mage. Keeps it on low health. Yeah, Stargen's pushing up, has the unit advantage. More decaptures coming in, and just doesn't actually hit anything with Valder this turn. Doesn't really need to yet. Slowly they're going to push back this front, and then slowly they're going to push back that southern front too. Oh, that mage crit is not going to be enough. Oh, no, wait. Never mind, Sedge exists. Alright, that's perfect. Very nicely lined up. Ooh, honestly... Oh no, there wasn't actually an opportunity to groove on that. So, they're just going to get a bit of damage with the Hex and then pull back. I was thinking, oh, Sedge could hit from above, but there's a forest there. Block the movement. Ooh, nice kill. Gets that mage out. We're going to see both of these witches and the dragon swing down to the bottom. Deals a whole bunch of damage. And the rest of these units, yep, just going to heal up. Keep that guy alive. Oh, and I love this. Even leaves the thief in the balloon. And normally you don't leave units in transport units, but I think that's actually the safer play here. Just wants to keep it out of harm's way. Alright, we're going to see more Sedge Groove. I wonder if Sedge actually has enough stuff to hit his opponent with in order to get enough grooves out. Goes down. Hits the dragon. Oh, but it's not enough.
Time to run.
Maybe it would have been better hitting one of these witches and trying to weaken them, but... Not yet. Alright. Big hit on Valder. Heals up Sedge. 99%. Which is actually, funnily enough, a lot of the time it's safer to be slightly below 100% because it lowers the opportunities of units suiciding into your commander. Really nice groove from Valder there, picks off a unit. I like this play too. Just injures that witch, keeps both of these witches here alive. Damn, this is a lot of damage coming in. Very curious though if we're gonna see a big Sedge Groove come out here. Oh, well, we're going to see this dragon go down. So Pedient's going to put in a lot of work this turn. There's a lot of hex to work with. There's a lot of ground units to work with. Doesn't quite weaken the Harpy enough. But, oh, kills that on a road. I don't quite know how I feel about that. There's double hex nearby. And a bunch of weak units of suicide, but doesn't go for it. Maybe there isn't quite enough to deal damage. Oh, but you could mage script from above, so... I guess the lethal calcs weren't there. Decides to play it more safe. Pedient runs back. We've got a very even game so far, but it's very action-packed. Both players just constantly pushing and pressing their opponents. Now we got a... We're both kind of just like resetting the game. Stargen has a little bit of a lead. But he also is up against a Sedge that has Groove, and that Sedge is going to continue to have Groove for quite some time, so... Yeah, I'm not really sure how this is going to swing. Stargen just being a bit conservative, wants to pull back. Get all of his forces together. He does have this thief, and he did kill Pedient's thief, so... That is a nice advantage that's going to build up over the course of the game. Ooh, this is a good play. Forcing this merfolk to choose between kind of dealing with this knight or like dealing with the naval. Oh, and we see the suicide come in. Is this going to be it? There is double hex. Sedge is in a very vulnerable position. I think there's actually a knight crit on him. Yeah, so he's a very dead Sedge. Was way too far forwards. And Stargen, recognizing that the opportunity is right there, decides to go for it. So, very nicely done by Stargen. They take it over Pedient.